Hey guys, welcome to the Play for Life Comics FOC video for 11/19/22. Hope everybody's doing good tonight. A little explanation of what we do here. This is a final order cutoff video. We go over some books that are coming 3 to 5 weeks out. This weekend is our last chance to adjust order numbers on them. So we give you guys a chance to check out various books. We focus on a small number of books, but we focus on hot covers, number ones, possible keys, things like that, and try to give you as much information as we can. And we have an attached Google Docs sheet that you can go through and fill out for any of the books or covers we have. We have kind of a checkbox system, and we can order you those at 20% off for single issues. Each video does tend to have a hardcover or omnibus. Those we do not offer a discount on, they are retail. But also, if you go to previewsworld.com for most of the books, or lunardistribution.com for the DC titles, there's dozens of other books every week that we can also order for you. We leave a blank spot down at the bottom that's helpful for that, or if you want multiple copies of something, or something like that. We also do 3 sales shows a week on Facebook and YouTube. We can combine shipping with that stuff if you're an out of towner. Just message us, we'll work with you and get it figured out. So, without further ado, I'm going to jump right into it. Hell to Pay #1, second print. This was an Image title that came out last week, I believe. So, good chance to jump on a second print there. There's that previewsworld.com. Great way to look at all the books coming out, and they got some good articles and stuff. It's worth checking out. It's put out by our distributor. Nightclub #1. This is also from Image, and it being a Mark Millar title, it automatically Netflix automatically owns the rights to it, so it is pretty much automatically optioned. It was an interesting concept, though. Basically, kid 17 becomes a vampire. Do you go out and do you live the life of a vampire, or do you turn yourself into a superhero? Because you have like superhuman strength, you can run up walls, all this stuff. Um, and so this kid kind of is living his superhero dreams. It's a 6 issue miniseries from Mark Millar. He's great at building a world, so definitely worth checking out there. You got a Ramirez A cover, black and white Ramirez B. Oh, and they're only doing $1.99 on this one. Heck yeah, that's awesome. Cheap way to get in. I mean, it's almost silly not to buy. You got a Greg Capullo C cover here. It's probably my favorite. And another Ramirez Spawn variant because of the Spawn Batman stuff coming out. They're doing Spawn stuff on a lot of things. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers meet TMNT. So, Mighty Morphin and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is 6 months into their team up. They have teamed up to fight. Rita Repulsa has teamed up with Shredder, so they've teamed up to fight those two big bads. There's some great looking covers on these. There is these Dan Mora connecting covers, so this is one of them.
Before you get too long, I hate to correct you, but they actually beat
Oh,
Rita Repulsa and Shredder, and now they've got a new threat. 6 months went by since they defeated them, and now there's a new threat, so they got to come back together again to take on this new threat.
That's what I get for skimming, guys. So this is your Dan Mora connecting variant. They're doing all the connectings on the #1. So you got several different covers here that all connect together for one big. Or if you want the one big without buying all those covers, here is the gatefold variant. So you get them all kind of in one shot there. Great looking image with both full teams. You got a Kevin Eastman, Freddie Williams cover. It's really cool with the Terradrome there. This is my favorite. This is a Bon Bernardo cover. Obviously,
cover, yeah.
Yeah, you got the um, Power Rangers in the original trade dress and color scheme of TMNT 1. Jenny Frison cover there. And I like this where they're linking up the colors there. So you got Raphael and the Red Ranger. I'm sure they're going to do this with
Probably.
the other members. Torrin Clark's been knocking it out of the park lately. You got a blank sketch variant. Another Freddie Williams Deluxe Edition. This one has some extra stuff to it. You will get there's 10 different trading cards you have the possibility of getting, along with a print in with the bag, polybag thing. TBA FOC reveal cover. On to Assassin's Apprentice from Dark Horse. This was an interesting. This is based off of it was a trilogy of fantasy novels from back in I think it was late 80s. But then the writer, Robin Hobb, went on to write, I think it was 4 trilogies altogether. I don't know that I read the last one. I read 3 of them, though, at least 3 or 4. It's been a long time since I've read this stuff. But they were really cool stories. It's about a boy who's the bastard son of a noble. But he has special powers. The books were great. I'm looking forward to kind of reading the comic adaptation. 6-issue series. Assassin's Apprentice was the first of the 3 of the first trilogy, if I remember. So yeah, definitely check that out. It's a lot of fun. Fantastic Four #1, second print. Alex Ross doing the cover. Joe Fixit #1. Now this had one of the cooler premises of the week. You got Joe Fixit, who's kind of the smarter gangster version of Hulk, and he set himself up in Vegas. And Kingpin doesn't like that at all, and they're going head to head, and Spider-Man's trying to get in the middle of it. So you got Vegas, Joe Fixit, Kingpin, Spider-Man. Sounds cool to me. So, excuse me. Cully Hamner A cover, Todd Nowak headshot B variant. Glad we don't have to see it. Tom Riley window shades variant. On to Scarlet Witch #1. Now this one sounds pretty cool as well. You got Wanda Maximoff. She's been, at her bottom quite a few times, and she has decided to kind of rise from the ashes and help people out at the worst times in their life. And she's finally found peace and wants to help others. So when a woman falls through her door, she'll have to muster her wits and go solve it with magic. So got a great Russell Dowderman A cover. Casa Grande Women of Marvel B cover. Jesus Saez Demonized variant.
Which could be interesting.
Oh, yeah. Could be cool. Adam Hughes Classic Homage. Looking forward to actually seeing that. I have found that if they say image not available yet like this, they usually show it like the day after we do these videos.
Well, it says on the website that it's not actually Friday before everything's finalized on the website.
Okay.
So all the pictures are up and all that stuff by Friday each week.
Okay. So, and then red black sketch cover. Tom Riley window shades variant. I do like this one's kind of got Sienkiewicz vibes to it to me. Ivan Tao cover. Spider-Man, The Lost Hunt, #1, second print. This one came out maybe 2 weeks ago. Great Ryan Brown cover. Star Wars High Republic #2, second print. Star Wars Mandalorian #5, second print. Red Sonja, Hell Sonja #1. Lucia Perillo A cover. He always knocks it out of the park. Great looking cover there. Laree B cover. You got a Joseph Linsner C cover. Rebecca Puebla. and a cosplay variant. And a blank sketch. Image coming soon. But I'm sure you could use your imagination on that one. All night and every day, one shot. This one was kind of interesting. This was.
You got it right there.
Oh, there we go. This girl, her friends drag her out to a party, but it is a party that never ends with no way to escape, not even by dying. Um, Now she must navigate the labyrinth of the legendary banquet hideous. Whatever that is, sounds interesting. It's an aftershock one shot, so you got just a good encapsulated story there. You don't have to go chasing issues. So it could just be a good one off read. Andrea Fratella A cover there, who also does the art, the interior art. Life Zero hardcover. This was a Chichetto did all the art. This was kind of a militaristic thing. I remember reading the first issue.
Sort of like zombies, isn't it?
Yeah, and if I remember right, he's in like some high rise office building type thing, finding zombies. And I remember like my heart kind of pounding reading it. It had a fast paced feel to it just reading it. This is from a Blaze. This is the hardcover, so we do not offer 20% off on this item, but we do offer it on everything else. $24.99. Batman v Robin. This is kind of the finale, the volcano of the Lazarus Island. Is it Lazarus Island?
Yep.
Explodes, and all kinds of stuff is happening here. So this is kind of coming to a head. You got Batman wearing the Dr. Fate helmet. Simon DeMeo cardstock B cover. Great Dr. Fate cover. This is my favorite. Not familiar with the artist. I'll definitely be looking them up tonight. Sweeney Boo. Got kind of a cool kind of manga anime look to it a little bit. Was Zatanna there? On to Catwoman 50. This is Punchline versus Catwoman. The first issue that starts the storyline started this week. So it's Catwoman and her gang versus Punchline and her gang. And there's enough bondage covers here of Catwoman wearing handcuffs. I'm assuming she gets arrested in the melee. So you got a Jeff DeCall A cover there, a Souza Micah B cover. We did come up with a theory that we think Souza Micah may be kind of using herself as a model on some of these Catwoman covers. You guys let us know what you think in the comments. My favorite is the Step and Cedric cardstock cover. Color palette, it almost has like a Bermejo feel to it. That kind of red, dark, shadowy stuff going on. Nathan Zerdy holiday card cover. Kind of a fun Christmas cover here. And David Marquez DC Spawn cover. Dawn of the DCU. This is Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths. They got a lot of stuff coming up with this stuff. There are some.
It's sort of winding down.
Okay.
And this is going to be the dawn of, I guess, the new multiverse or whatever it's going to be in DC now as a result of that storyline.
So this is probably the event not to miss to see what's going forward. So number 7, great Nightwing cover there. Clayman Superman cover. Got a Victor Bogdanovich Superman Batman cover. Tony Daniel Deathstroke. Felipe Massafera cardstock cover. I'm not good with some of these names, guys. I apologize. And on to the Dan Mora covers. The same guy that did the connectors for
Power Rangers.
The Power Rangers Turtle stuff. So you got your Batman Supes, Flash Green Lantern, Wonder Woman Aquaman, Shazam and Shazam and the Teen Titans, or the Titans rather. On to Tales from Earth 6. So this is kind of a tribute to Stan Lee. Years ago, he did Just Imagine, where he reimagined all of the major DC, biggies in his own way. So this is him doing that. This is they're kind of putting all this stuff together, and
It's an anthology of stories featuring not all the characters that he reimagined.
yep, celebrating what would have been his 100th birthday. Steve Beach Batman cover with more bat-like features, pretty cool looking. Jason Howard Green Lantern, Kelly Jones as Sandman, Ariel Cohen Superman cover, Shazam by Kyle Hotz, The Flash, which always had a cool design to me, by Christian Ward, Clayton Henry Wonder Woman cover, Dan Panosian Catwoman cover, kind of more like a throwback outfit almost, sharp. And that wraps it up for us for the night, guys. Do get those orders into us by midday Saturday. That way we can get them in, and we'll have them in the store when they come out. But again, also, if you want us to ship to you, just let us know. Well, all right, guys, we appreciate y'all joining us. Y'all stay safe out there this week.